What's good, YouTube? It's your boy TSO Sage, and I'm back with another video. Now, disclaimer to this whole video, I'm just gonna be the guy that says it. I really don't care about what happens in the preseason. I just don't. It's definitely not 100% meaningless. There are some things you can learn about your team. There's some things you can expect based off of the preseason. But considering people obviously aren't trying their best in the preseason, the rosters are literally worse in the preseason, and hell, so many things can happen during the regular season. I just don't buy too much stock into it. However, maybe it's because I just do YouTube now, but I'm seeing a lot of takes based off of what they've seen in the preseason already, which although I think people are just missing basketball and overblowing everything, some of these takes do have some substance, and we will talk about them in today's video. So if you guys like the video, don't forget to like the video, and let's get right to it. Alright, so the thing I'm seeing the most, and I'ma just tackle it now, is what you're gonna do when Kuzmania runs wild on you, brother. Like, holy shit. Bro had one really good game, and before you guys go, oh, here we go, he's gonna hate on Kuz again. No. I've tried to retire talking about Kuz, dog. Cause no cap, I do think it's kind of weird if I've literally only said negative things about one player for the entirety of my channel. That's kind of wild. But golly, dog. I mean, damn, look, y'all. I'ma keep it short because, again, I don't want to just rail on Kuz. Not everybody gotta be nice, dog. Look, it's okay. He don't have to be a fucking all-star. He don't have to be a fucking most improved player. He's just, he's an okay-ass player that I personally wouldn't want on the Lakers. That doesn't mean every single time Kuzma does something half competent or something good goes for him, we gotta jazz the everlasting shit out of it. Man's dropped 24 on 6 of 8 from 3 and nobody knew how to act. But we was real quiet about the night before when he shot 3 of 10. It's just so annoying because it's the fact that we all know what his obvious talent level is, but we're acting like because the Lakers are so toxic that this is low-key a hidden gem of the NBA. Even when it comes to the most improved player debates of who y'all project will actually win, none of you actually think Kuzma's gonna win the whole thing. I've heard MPJ, KPJ, Andrew Wiggins, and hell, I know some of you thought Wiggins was crazy. Nigga, I've heard John Morant and De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox averaged 25. I've heard all those names when I say give me one player who will win most improved player. That name is never Kyle Kuzma, but I always hear Kuzma's a candidate though, Sage. He's a candidate. Bro, is he really a candidate if none of you have him actually winning the award? Look, like I said several times now, I'm really not here to go on, bro. I'm simply asking y'all to let Kuz be Kuz. God damn, bro. He don't have to be this all-star that y'all want him to be. He don't have to be this award winner that y'all want him to be. Don't gotta average 20. And he don't gotta have this crazy ass upside. Look, it's okay. I promise you it is fine if Kyle Kuzma is not a star. The worst part is I know y'all know that though. It's been 4 years. We know what he is, bro. Even if he were to get marginally better, that's fine. Either way, cut the cap out and let Kuz be Kuz. Now, if you qualify what I just talked about Kyle Kuzma as slander, oh man, you haven't been on Twitter. Russell Westbrook isn't exactly on the greatest terms with the Laker fan base right now. I don't remember the exact stats. I'll probably put them on the screen or some shit, but I know about them turnovers, bro. He's just been bad. No cap. He's not been a good point guard at all. To the point where people are trying to argue he should come off the bench even, dog. Look, when it comes to Russell Westbrook, bro, are you shocked? And that's not me slandering him before the Russ fans get all tight and shit. I know they pussy hurt. But what have I said about Russ ever since I've even gotten this platform? Russ gonna Russ. Ain't nothing around him, ain't nothing you can tell him that's gonna stop Russ from russing. He gonna play 110% and 35% of that has a chance of benefiting the other team. And when the odds hit, oh man, it get pretty bad. But why are we acting like around January Russ isn't gonna be on the exact opposite type of timing? There's gonna be a month of basketball where Russ averages a triple-double on like 50-35 splits. So I don't know why people are going OC hard on Russ right now when it's like, bro, he's done that for his entire career. Russ is a player of really high highs and really low lows. Plus, if you follow me on other platforms, you would have heard me say this about the Lakers. This is a really talented team that just came together in the matter of one offseason. On top of that, I already think they adopt this culture, but to put it bluntly, what I expect from the Lakers early on, they some fuck ups. They're gonna be some shit, bro. I don't know if I've said it on my channel yet, so I'm gonna just say it right now. I already get a lot of shit for having the hot take that I don't think the Lakers are gonna be a top 2 seed at all. I don't even know if they're gonna be a 3 seed. That's me being generous there. We're not gonna be that good off the rip, bro. We're just not. And if we are, cool. I'll love to be wrong. For my crayon eaters out there, I still have them winning the championship, but when it comes to the Lakers, Lakers, let alone Russell Westbrook. I mean, my God, the face of fuck-ups in the NBA. Not tripping, bro. I'm just not. It's gonna happen. Like the Lakers, Russell Westbrook is insanely talented. Let the man live. Let's not judge him for his preseason bout. Especially when a random, terrible Russ performance isn't really that random anyway. That definitely comes off as slander, even though I promise you I'm not trying to slander him, but it is what it is. I don't care. I've had a long day. Now on the complete opposite spectrum here, it's the pool party. Hey, I've seen the Jordan Poole hype. I've been with it since late last season, bro. And I'm definitely with it now, bro. I don't know what it is about him. He's just a fucking bucket. I don't know what to say. Jordan Poole just goes out there and gets buckets in the most enjoyable fashion. I don't really have too much to say outside of I think Jordan Poole is going to be really, really good. If he comes off the bench, I'm going to have him as a 6th man of the year candidate even. And maybe that's a scorching take. Again, I just don't care. It's a pool party, you know what I'm saying? Now, the last one, and I want to talk about these guys for a minute, are the Chicago Bulls and the hype around them. Y'all know I'm with the shits. We don't even have to beat around the bush about it. But I really want to explain how good I think Chicago can be. Do I think the Bulls can fuck with the Bucks or the Nets? No. I think they might be able to push the Nets to 6 because they don't play defense, and the Bucks are just gonna punch them in the mouth while they don't have an answer to Giannis. And if I don't see a realistic possibility of the Bulls beating 2 teams in the Eastern Conference, no, I'm not gonna call them title contenders. However, I wholeheartedly believe the Bulls are gonna be one of the more balanced teams in the NBA while having insane potential for years to come. I know the team has Nikola Vucevic on it. I know the team has Zach LaVine on it. I think this is gonna be a top 12 defense. They basically were last season. The defenders on their team are young. They're only gonna get better. Oh, and they just so happen to add Lonzo Ball and Alex Caruso. Which, before I talk about Big Zo, can we acknowledge that Alex Caruso is actually a really good player? Laker fans, Ben Shaw. A lot of Bulls fans are starting to come around, but initially when the Bulls signed Alex Caruso, a lot of you guys were talking about, oh, he's overpaid. Nigga, you bugging. He's dead ass like a B- C+ at everything, except with his playmaking and defense being higher. It's like you guys damn near have Lonzo Light at backup point guard, except he can literally play with Lonzo. Now let's talk about Big Zo. I know we were talking about most improved player and Kyle Kuzma not being a thing. Shit, I ain't gonna lie, whether he win this award or not, in terms of just becoming a better player, big baller brain, nigga. Lonzo Ball about to go crazy. He finally gets to fucking run an offense. God damn, bro. From a pure ability and talent perspective, argue with your mother. There was not 20 better playmakers in the league than Lonzo Ball, and 20 is a very low bar in my opinion. And while I do believe in terms of a duo that Lonzo fits way better with a guy like Zion, Zach and Vooch are gonna work perfectly fine next to Lonzo Ball. Trust and believe. Hell, most of the team will. This is a high-paced offense full of young guys that are either great defensively, great offensively, or literally average at both, that can not only just run with Lonzo, they can literally create for Lonzo. Zach LaVine ain't the best playmaker, but go ahead and double him. I believe he can kick it to the corner to a wide open Lonzo Ball. Same thing with Vucevic on the low block. Same thing when DeMar DeRozan steamrolling down the lane and is either drawing to so someone stops his mid-range, or weak side help's gonna come down because they don't want DeMar to just dunk the ball. Which again, the solution is go kick that bitch out the zone. Now, I would love to see Lonzo Ball develop as a shot creator. Hell, Lonzo Ball's game overall isn't perfect. He can become a better playmaker as well. Could be a tad bit better defensively. The shooting's improved, but he could still be better. Basically, I'm saying Lonzo by no means is a perfect player, but he's a really complete one is my point. And I'm just so happy that I'm gonna see Lonzo not only utilized properly, but develop properly. I don't think the Bulls got a shot in hell of winning the whole thing, but Lonzo is always a winning caliber player. There was a reason every time Lonzo was on the trade block, contenders were on the list. And I'm just so excited to see Lonzo actually start winning games and develop the winning mentality, develop the intangibles he needs to become a great player, because I still see that potential in him. Hell, I see that potential in the Bulls as a whole. They might be my second favorite team at this point. But I guess to close this video out, and it may be counterproductive to say considering Kuzma started it off, but I just find it so ironic how the world viewed Lonzo 4 years ago. Off of what felt like only a week of basketball, the narrative around Lonzo went from the next Stephen Curry with a 40-inch vert to a bust, a failure, a guy that needs to get traded. Hell, the NBA media, let alone the players themselves, attacked the man for shit his father said, bro. Which, by the way, LeVar's such a fucking W dad, but we're not getting into that this video. But considering all the shit that Lonzo went through, I find it very interesting what happens when we simply let players develop. Nobody's an all-star out the gate, bro, and if they are, they're one of the anomalies in NBA history. And I know many of you are gonna draw the one-to-one to Kuzma. Hell, somebody on Twitter drew the one-to-one to Marvin Bagley. Two completely different situations, by the way. I mean, oh my God. The career path of Marvin Bagley and Lonzo Ball are literally yin and yang. They're complete opposites. But to me, at least, what makes the Lonzo situation special from all the other busts, or should I say majority of busts, is that Lonzo was never given the chance to develop. Lonzo was never given any peace. The dude was expected to come out of the gate as one of the greatest players to ever touch a basketball. And even though he showed amazing potential as a playmaker, he wasn't getting buckets, bro. So he was a failure. And niggas got tight about a father supporting his son. Hell, even the Lakers themselves only gave Lonzo 1 year of being the playmaker. Once B.I. got good, and once LeBron showed up, GG to that nigga. And don't get me started with fucking New Orleans, bro. Not only with just the Chicago Bulls, even though that's mainly who I'm talking about here, but really every damn NBA player in some weird way. I find it really interesting what could happen when you let a player develop properly, bro. Not every nigga's gonna be nice, but at least give him a chance, bro. You never know what you could be missing out on. And that's gonna do it for today's video. It's been your boy TSO Sage. If you guys like the video, like the video. If you like the content, subscribe. Why the fuck you watching my shit and you're not subscribed? It's been your boy TSO Sage. I'm gonna holla at y'all later. Take